Check out those clouds and that sky. Oh my gosh. Headed to East Tennessee. It's a monumental day. It is God's blessings coming to fruition. Oh my gosh. I'm 77 miles out. 2 sevens. God speaks in various ways to us. He speaks to me in twos. Now I have 2 sevens. 7 is the number in the Bible. I am stoked. Look at this gorgeous, gorgeous day. Let me tell you what's going on. Hope you'll join me. Linda here, Serene and Simple Life. I can't tell you how excited I am. Oh my gosh. I am in Tennessee and I am headed to Incredible Tiny Homes. Yeah, you heard me. Incredible Tiny Homes. To make plans, order a home, and God willing, hopefully have a landing place come October, November. It is a gorgeous day in the neighborhood. And before I started this video, I wanted to check exactly how many miles out I am from meeting Randy Jones with Incredible Tiny Homes, the founder, the owner, the founder of my dream. I am, or was, I'm driving now, 77 miles away. You know, there's no coincidences with God. And I ask Him to, you know, it be His will, you know. Today, less of me, you know, more of what He wants. I don't want to talk anybody's ear off about me. Randy and I had a conversation several days ago, and he is providing me the opportunity to come in and stay a bit and perhaps work. More on that later. At this very odd time in our country. So, yeah, this is way after the fact now, you know, but I wanted to document it as it's happening, because that's more important. You know, you're getting my raw and real feelings. I'm not doing this video 2 months down the road and just making it up, you know, pretending that I'm on my way. I'm 77 miles away, and I'm sure many of you know that 7 is in the Bible. It's a God number. I'm just saying, I'm 77 miles away. I've been asking. I have had she sheds on my mind since early on. I just celebrated 18 months on the road. By the time you see this, it'll probably be 20, 21 months on the road as a nomad, a gypsy soul. And I'm a planner, excuse me, I'm a goal setter. I always thought it would be cool, or I thought it would, you know, make sense if I could afford if I could afford to have like a she shed, which would be, and I had no idea where, when, how, what. Knew I didn't have the money, want to pay cash, and so it was just going to roll out in God's timing. And about a month ago, I was on YouTube, an incredible tiny home shows up. Okay, so I started watching, and I was like, for real? For real? I can get a tiny home. I can get a tiny home in my price range that I could afford and I could pay cash for. Now, not until I go work some more. I am taking Social Security. I'm working. I don't know when when I'm sharing this as far as where I'm working, but putting it all together, and we'll have the money come September, October to get my tiny home. Now, through the year, last year, it was last September 2019, I drove through Tennessee. Now, you can watch that video. If I remember, I'll put it in the link. And I mentioned that I had this feeling when I was going through Tennessee. I'm like, what is this all about? Like, it felt like soft, fluffy pillows, the right place to be. I'm like, a landing place in Tennessee? I don't know. Now, I had two friends that I had met back in California. Unfortunately, he's passed away. They were good friends of mine from Celebrate Recovery. He was a leader. Deanna and Joe. Deanna, give you peace. And they moved to Tennessee, and they were like acquaintance friends. When I saw them, they were like good friends, but we didn't do anything together. We didn't like visit. But I knew they moved to Tennessee. Oh, and actually his son, oh my gosh, helped me move too. His young son. And so they were just awesome. But they moved to Tennessee, and I couldn't really understand why, but I was like, okay, maybe something's cool about Tennessee. So I did some research too and find out that, land in Tennessee is one of the least expensive in the country as far as property taxes. And good place to buy land. And then I was like, okay, I don't know. Maybe that's why I'm thinking about Tennessee. I'm thinking about Deanna and Joe. I had no idea really. I loved Fall Creek Falls State Park. And this was September. Now we're talking a year ago, probably, when you're watching this. And then I met somebody in Texas too. Well, I didn't meet them in Texas. I met them in Michigan. And she had land and was going to sell, but she wanted to sell the whole package. Her husband was getting older, but she thought about some other land. That was in Texas. And then there was, when I went to Arkansas to Hot Springs, I was talking to the ladies at the boutique, and they were telling me about Mena, Arkansas, another inexpensive. And I'm a visual, and I kept like putting myself in these different places and been like, where? Where? Then I met someone at the RTR who's like, backyard, you might even be watching this. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to live in someone's backyard. That's just a step above living in someone's house in a room, which is what I had just left when I became a nomad, Now I'm in their backyard. Yeah, I don't think so. And then, do I really want to isolate? Come on, Linda, you're a people person. I'm kind of like one of those, what do they call that introvert, extrovert. I'm in between, I'm real good by myself, but I really need my fill with people too. I've been in customer service and sales all my life. Who am I kidding? And I keep going back to it. So, plus having my own business. So do I really want to isolate in Arkansas, in the mountains of Arkansas? not feeling well, a storm comes in, whatever. Okay, who do I call? Who do I talk to? Oh no, the lines are down. No, I want community. I want community. And yeah, go to Incredible Tiny Homes now. He does videos every day, or at least when I started watching him, he does lives every day. And he's funny, and he's kind, and he's compassionate, and he's honest, and he's hardworking, and he's everything. He lines up with everything. You know, he's like the do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And I can't wait to meet him. I'm excited. Gonna get all the plans laid out, put a down payment. And then, again, this is months after the fact here, but I'm giving you the raw and real right now as I drive. It's a beautiful day. It's been raining for days and days and days and weeks in Tennessee. And I was kind of biding time for a few days. I was at rest areas. And then I didn't know if I was going to be going today or tomorrow. And I was like, God, show me. And I looked at the weather forecast, and it's clear all day. And I truly am ready to, to stop hunkering down at rest areas. And because I'm not anxious as much as I'm like, it's just like, pinch me, is this real? That this is happening. So I'm going to continue to be a gypsy soul nomad, and I am going to continue to travel. But come October, beautiful time of year, I'm going to regroup. I do have 6 more states that I want to visit till I will have seen all 50. And I am going to, I won't be on this travel roll. I have a whole list now of things that I want to do in my tiny home. I'm so excited. I'll have a landing place for people to come visit. And I'll be in community. He's doing 3 areas. He's doing 3 different areas called the beach, the forest, and the prairie. And there's going to be probably, I think he said something like 150 homeowners. You can rent your place out, something I might do in the future as I'm traveling, kind of like an Airbnb. I don't know. They're still, they've been slowed up because of the weather and because of the coronavirus. I think they were putting in the sewage. I think they're, bringing in the water and all that. I don't have no idea how that all works. But within a couple months, 3-4 months, and as you're watching this, I might already be there. Alrighty, the babbling brook is going on and on. I'm just trying to think here. But I'm probably, 60 miles away now. And it's really happening. I'm going to meet the owner of Incredible Tiny Homes, the founder of the vision of my dream to have a landing place that's affordable, adorable, cute dollhouse, some rustic elegance, and then off I go into the great unknown. So with that, guys, I have to call you guys. I call you guys all the time. Blessings in your day and joy in the journey. Later.